Hello, it's Jay Frank again with this week's Talk with the GM. I'm back out on hole number 11. Hope everyone enjoyed last week's update on the renovation. We're back out here to show you a little bit more about what's going on, and you're going to see a lot of changes here. We're exactly 25 days away from the launch of the Back Nine renovation on September 5th. And members are going to see changes happen very dramatically out here in the next week to 2 weeks. So what you're seeing now in our cuts are the new fairway shifts where the grass is kind of turning brown, and we actually sprayed Roundup on it last night. So members over the next 2 or 3 days are going to see the grass conditions go from kind of green and brown to almost dying and dead. And that's intentional. We're doing that out here, so don't be alarmed. You'll see the flags, so we're trying to keep people from driving immediately through those areas. But once we have the turf conditions down to basically no alive grass or anything growing in that area, we will then plant bent grass in all of these areas, and then we'll rope them off so that members will be forced to stay out of those areas when they're driving around. That'll come within the next week to 10 days. So be aware, once the ropes and stakes go up, those will be areas we'll want to keep carts and traffic out. We'll still play on the golf course and use the area. We'll put some ball retrievers out on these big areas and just help you retrieve your balls so that you don't walk out into them while the bent grass is growing. Again, the sooner we get grass growing, the sooner next spring we'll be able to play on the new renovated holes and the new fairway shifts. So everyone will really get a clear picture of what's going to happen on the fairway widths and expansions and changes. And you'll see some exciting things happening here within the next 7 to 10 days. Again, we begin on the 5th of September for those of you that want to, and remember, when we go through the renovation phases, we'll ask that players stay off of the back nine. It is kind of a no travel zone when you're out here. I know people are curious to see what's going on, but we ask that everyone stay away from the renovation in the areas. And they'll also be doing a lot of tree work if you look over this way on the 5th and 10th hole. We'll be taking down the rest of the trees on the ridge line. So in that area, we'll also be hauling the logs and the lumber out on the back nine right after Labor Day. So we want to make sure that people just stay clear of those areas while they're doing that work so we can progress nicely. Hopefully we'll have a great fall like we're experiencing weather now. We are going to wander up to the 11th tee here in a few minutes and talk about some of the upcoming events here that you should put on your calendars and make sure you make plans to come out. Chef Ray just told me in the clubhouse we're seeing a spike in our hamburger sales. So with my little speech last week in my GM talk talking about what we do to build a really good burger, it looks like members are taking advantage and coming out and trying our burgers. So again, we have some fantastic stories and great food, fresh food on our menu. Burgers are just one of the many things, but remember, the club is the place to come if you want to grab a quick bite to eat. And we're going to wander up to the 11th tee, which is one of the best views in probably Columbus, but especially at our club. So let's head up to the 11th tee. We'll talk about the upcoming events. I'll give you a roundup of what we have shaping up and some of the previews of what's coming up in September. We'll be back in a few minutes. All right, we're back here up at the 11th tee, and I just wanted to update members on some upcoming events. We still have a lot of August, some great activities coming up for the month as well as early in September. So our first big events coming up are at the pool, and everyone's excited. The pool, I know schools are starting next week in Bexley and the following week for the academies and the different schools around, but the pool will remain open. And we do have a big pool party on Friday, August 18th will be Moana, our late night or dive-in movie. We've had to reschedule that a couple of times, so hopefully we'll get a good weather day. The 19th is our Mermaids and Pirates pool party. It's our third pool activity. We'll have a live DJ, a big dinner buffet, drink specials, activities. So it's Mermaids and Pirates. So we want everyone to make plans, come out, make reservations. We'll have jumbo shrimp, clams, mussels, and more, chicken fingers and fries for the kids, lots of kids' foods, but really good adult food as well. Something that'll be different down at the pool. Also, at this venue, the 24th, we have the Scotch Stogies and Barbecue. So we'll be doing, we call it Triple Smoke Thursday on Thursday, August 24th. It's a reservation event, so we need members to make reservations to come out to this. We're going to do a big barbecue buffet out here, as well as serve some specialty scotches, and then we'll also have some cigars available for those that might want to enjoy smoking a cigar that evening. That's what we call Triple Smoke Thursday, so come on out to the 11th tee for that. That starts at 6 p.m. on the 24th. It's $49 a person to come out and enjoy all of the things that we have out here. So get a hold of the reservation line or Jim in the clubhouse. A ladies' closing day. It's quickly approaching, coming up at the end of August 29th. We want all the ladies to make sure to sign up for that. It'll be a continental breakfast at 8:30 in the morning, followed by the shotgun at 9 for our 18-holers, a clinic at 9 for the 9-holers, and a 9:30 shotgun for the 9-holers, followed by lunch. So lots of activities. Sign up with Ryan in the golf shop. He'll get you all taken care of. And then one of my favorites, and one that I like to come out to, that we have coming up after the Labor Day holiday, is the Glow Ball events on the par 3. Those are scheduled right now for September 22nd, quite a ways in advance, but never too early to make plans, and October 20th. So make sure on the par 3, if you want to play in those Glow Ball events, Ryan has the sign-up sheets. Get your teams together, bring kids out. It's a great time for everyone. So come on out. And remember, the 4th, over the Labor Day weekend, we have the pool regatta. That's Build Your Own Boats. We'll be sending out information on that. That is happening on the 4th weekend on Sunday during our final barbecue or our final pool party. Make sure that we have people on the Labor Day weekend Sunday. Come on out and get your boats ready. It's not too early to start building those things. Remember, there's only a couple requirements: cardboard only and duct tape. That's all you can use as your supplies to build your boat. It can be any shape, design, or whatever you want, but it's got to get across the pool. So be looking at some of the designs that have won in the past. I'll give you a quick hint. Low sides and wider bottoms tend to float a little better than bigger sides and taller boats. So just from my experience and watching people in the last couple of years. But we look forward to the designs. We'll have best in show and all kinds of prizes given out for that event. So lots of things going on at the club. Use your club. Come on out to dining. Make a reservation. We've had some great dinner counts. But again, oftentimes we're not sure how many are going to show up because we don't know with reservations how many are coming. So when you can, give us a quick heads up, even if it's on the way to the club that you're coming. We'll make sure your table is ready, and we'll be ready for you when you come out to the club. We'll see everybody again next week. Hope you enjoy what's going on the renovation and all the changes. We look forward to seeing you here at the club.